Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone all around the exhibition area, come and join us at the main stage because right now, as you can see, we have cake. We are celebrating Switch's 10th anniversary. Now, a decade ago, Switch emerged from a simple yet powerful belief that when brilliant minds converge, extraordinary things happen. From our very first gathering of 5,000 to today's thriving community of over 25,000 innovators. Now, over the last 10 years, over 100,000 innovators have walked through Switch, forging partnerships, closing deals, and turning breakthroughs into reality. Switch is proud to be Asia's leading innovation festival, built by every startup founder, every corporate leader, every investor, and every mentor in this room, which is you. So this milestone is yours as much as it is ours. It is a celebration of innovation, so thank you. And what is a celebration without cake and music? So to do this, we'd like to welcome on stage Mr. Jeffrey Xiao, Acting Minister for Transport and Senior Minister of State, Ministry of Finance. Also like to welcome on stage Mr. Lee Chuan Tek, Chairman of Enterprise Singapore, Ms. Jacqueline Poh, CEO of JTC Corporation, and Mr. Peter Ong, Chairman of Pontiac Land Group. We'd also like to invite our guests from our grand finals of Slingshot 2025. Please come and join us on stage. Our judges, not the guests, judges. And I did say cake and performance. We also have our very special guests, Nathan Hartono, as well as Darren and Guoming from NONFORM. Can I invite you guys to come and join me so I don't feel so alone here? Cake, a beautiful cake. And then everyone, we need your help to celebrate 10 amazing years. We're gonna sing a happy birthday song. Do we have enough space? I think we do. Okay, everybody, are we ready to sing loud and proud, okay? Oh no, I'm so stressed. I've got Nathan behind me and I'm gonna sing happy birthday as well. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to Switch. I'm off key. Birthday to Switch. Happy birthday to Switch. Happy birthday to Singapore Week of Innovation and Technology. Sorry, I was a bit off key. It's very hard to coordinate everybody on the right key here. And now, of course, cake has got to be cut. Can I get all our VIPs to take a knife? Now the thing is, you can't cut through because apparently in Singapore we think it's pantang, it's superstitious. You can only make a little insertion, you cannot cut all the way to the bottom, okay? Just saying. This feels a little bit like a wedding as well. I love it. Okay, are we ready? Let's count down together, shall we? 3, 2, 1, ready? 3, 2, 1. VI, please cut the cake. Woo! Happy 10th anniversary, happy birthday to Switch. Thank you so much to our VIPs, to our judges from Grand Finals as well. Thank you. And if you're wondering what's happening to the cake, well, you're gonna enjoy it. Don't worry, it's not just for show. We're gonna slice it up and it will be served at the global stage over there. This will be after the prize presentation. All right, so we've got Nathan and we've got Darren and Guoming from NONFORM, and you're going to perform for us, but we're going to take the cake off now. Then we'll have a chat with Nathan. Can we guys? Okay, we're going to leave you.
Thank you.
Okay, Nathan.
Okay, they're gonna be busy setting up,
you gotta be
getting
busy.
ready.
Chicka,
They're gonna go,
up,
yeah,
right?
they're gonna go get ready.
So that's going to be your little area.
It's a little workstation,
So
yes.
tell me what is there.
It's a lot of technology.
Oh, because we're at
yes, we're at Switch. But yeah, so for those of you that are familiar with me, I'm a singer usually.
All the time, fabulous singer.
Most of the time. For today, it's going to be a little bit different.
Are you dancing as well today?
There'll be some dancing. No, today we're going to be alongside Guoming as well as Darren. We're going to be doing a bit of a presentation.
presentation.
A presentation.
Okay.
Because, we figured this is a conference.
Okay.
We
Okay.
wanted to give a little bit of a presentation, put a little bit of music in there,
I
a little
hope so.
a little bit of technology.
Okay.
And we're pretty much going to be giving you like a little bit of a walk down memory lane, as well as a glimpse into the future of how music and technology have always kind of existed side by side.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's interesting. So it's
Yes.
called SG's path to Singapore's path to SG 100. Music meets technology.
Correct.
So as consumers of music, you just hear the audio bit, but people don't realize there's a lot of technology like the Pro Tools system. The
Oh, it always
recording,
has,
the
yeah.
EQ.
It always has, yeah.
The adjustments of stuff.
From like the invention of the phonograph to now having like full AI platforms where you can create music.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting journey from one point to the other.
Exactly, even voices, when you hear a person sing, right? And how it translates through different microphones
Yeah.
into a different system and how it comes out.
Pretty
Technology
much.
is amazing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so this is a
And-
15-minute performance though.
Yeah, well, presentation.
Oh, sorry, 15-minute presentation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready to, Guo Ming and Darren of NONFORM, are you guys ready? So they're just gonna sit there.
I mean, we're all just going to be in that corner. We've prepared
Okay.
some wonderful visuals as well that you're going to be able to see
Okay.
over there on the sides.
So it's gonna be in this corner because there's so
Yes.
much equipment.
Yes,
We had to set it up in the corner.
right.
Ooh, I feel like I need to press some buttons here. No? Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you give it a big round of applause?
Thank you so much.
Nathan, Guo Ming, and Darren from NONFORM. Over to you guys.
Welcome to From Past to Future, a journey through our shared history between music and technology. You have selected Singapore, taking you through 100 years of musical systems in Singapore. Would you like to activate performance mode? Would you like to activate performance mode?
Would you like to activate performance mode? Performance mode activated. Visual stimuli initiate. Musicality levels at 100%. Dramatic flair. Booting. Booting. Booting.
It began with a rhythm.
By connecting the beat of our hearts with the flow of our souls, we created loops of sound that taught us how to count time. Hands, breath, heart, beat. Hands, breath, heart, beat. Hands, breath, heart, beat. Hands, breath, heart, beat. Hands. The first algorithm was a drum beat. Heart. The first network was a circle of people listening. Hands. We were both the software and the hardware, etching codes that would form the framework for generations of sound. Hands. Different sounds passing through different cultures, each unique in its expression, but rooted in the same source code. The infinite creativity of the human mind starts to turn these sounds into recognizable patterns, which became genres. First a few, and then a lot, and today arguably too many. Like, what is folktronica? What is goblin core? Anyway, I digress. I'm jumping way ahead here. With genres came a framework, a generative platform on which people could create their own forms of jazz or blues or Gregorian chants. Then came the formula. Verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus, bridge. Verse, chorus, bridge. Recognizable patterns start to form stronger bonds with the listener. But how did this listener hear this music beyond the stage? That's where the machines come in. With the invention of the phonograph came a new way to record and listen to music. The early 1900s saw Western entrepreneurs arriving on our shores to record Malay folk music as well as Chinese opera. Through the etching of sound waves into wax, music could now be preserved and shared in ways once unimaginable. The network was growing. It wasn't until 1951 that Singapore would have its own state-of-the-art recording studio. EMI Recording Studios in McDonald House was considered by many to be the best recording studio in the region. Many artists around Southeast Asia started coming to Singapore, artists like P. Ramlee and Anita Sarawak bringing their artistry, influence, and music to our shores, as well as becoming direct influences to local acts like The Quests, Naomi and the Boys, and the Thunderbirds. Technology starts to bridge the gap between our nascent culture and the culture of the wider world. Around the same time, 1959 also saw the launching of Radio Singapore. And in that year alone, Radio Singapore broadcasted 13,500 hours of programs, more than half of which was dedicated to music. The network was growing. Technology was rapidly closing the gap between artist and audience. But who says machines were only capable of capturing human artistry? Phonographs, microphones, magnetic tape, all wonderful advancements, but machines were ready to take front and center stage in the art of music making. Enter the synthesizer. From the Hammond Nova chord to the early Moog synthesizers, we generated waveforms via synthesis, modulation, filters, creating sounds that never existed. Drum machines started to enter the mainstream consciousness. Suddenly you could compose entire songs out of machines, making what we now call electronic music. By merging the sound of machines with the creativity of the human mind, we were able to shape these waveforms into transcendent, otherworldly sounds that continue to exist today. Local bands like Zircon Lounge embraced this new wave of electronic music and saw great critical success in the 80s. Clubs like Zouk opened in 1991, drawing in droves of electronic music lovers, and continues to go strong to this day with branches in Las Vegas and Los Angeles and Tokyo. The vocabulary of music is forever changed, and machines were now part of the recording and creation of music. Speaking of machines, Singapore company Creative Labs played an instrumental role in how we heard music. Computers were becoming more common in the average household, but the sounds coming out of them were less than ideal. With the introduction of the Sound Blaster sound card in 1989, general consumers were introduced to a new world of digital sound. For example, this is what a standard sound card playing a digital sound file sounded like before the Sound Blaster. If you don't recognize it, that's Monkey Island. Now, here is the exact same sound file played with the Sound Blaster sound card. It's magic. MIDI is magic. This opened up a universe of possibilities with computer-based music making. But now, with all of these new forms of music just flying around, surely we need to figure out a way to keep it all. How did we do it? Crates upon crates of vinyl? A shoebox full of cassettes? A CD album with those plastic flimsy sheets that eventually tear, and then your CD keeps falling out when you open it, and now your favorite Panic at the Disco album keeps skipping on track 4? No, surely there's a better way. Enter
the MP3 player.
Creative Labs is back at it again with the introduction of the Creative Nomad Player. A full 2 years before the iPod, suddenly an entire music library could fit inside of your pocket. Or maybe a medium-sized bag. These early devices were a bit clunky. Alongside the MP3 player, not far behind was the introduction of the thumb drive by another local company, Trek 2000 International. Gone were the Walkmans and the Discmans that required constant switching out of cassettes or CDs. Music was now untethered. More technology, more tools, more access. Notice a running theme here? Speaking of access, we are finally now entering the age of the internet. Oh, internet, you rapscallion, you. Music would never be the same. Culture would never be the same. It wasn't long before we started to use machines not just to make the music, but to share it as well. In the early days, media was spread through electronic mail and chat forums, but it didn't take us long to figure out new ways to connect the dots. Peer-to-peer networks like Napster, LimeWire, and Kazaa start to gain popularity. Access to media was no longer gatekept by money or geography. Everything was accessible to everyone. What a time to be alive. The speed in which music culture grows from this point is honestly near impossible to quantify. The number of genres in existence grows exponentially. Niches start to become entire cultures. Through technology, we begin to connect dots from all across the globe at such a speed that was once deemed unfathomable. To the audience, everything was now at their fingertips. But to the artists, a new world was emerging. With the explosion of the internet, as well as more advanced home computing, artists were now able to create and share with the world, all from the comfort of their home computer. The creative medium shifts from hardware to software ecosystems. Digital audio workstations, or DAWs, become permanent fixtures in most musicians' toolkits. Platforms like SoundCloud, MySpace, YouTube, and Bandcamp start to explode in users, and suddenly the gap between audience and artists isn't a gap at all, but just a mere click. One of the largest of such platforms today is BandLab, founded in Singapore in 2015. By merging creation, collaboration, and sharing, they created an ecosystem that is used by tens of millions around the world, including some of today's biggest recording artists. Which brings us to where we are today, the age of AI. As we are in the early stages of this new age, where it will go is still a question. A question I'm neither qualified or smart enough to answer. I'm just a music guy. But within the creative circles, there is a fear that AI will usher in the death of creativity. But I think the story is far from over, with much, much more to tell. Before machines, we were already creating generative systems through musical genres, recognizable patterns that other people built upon, imprinting their own distinctive style into an existing framework. Repetition, symmetry, and precision became the new generative language. And once we started using machines to make music, we created a feedback loop of machines imitating humans and humans imitating machines, all the while simultaneously expanding the language of both. In this new era, creativity is not just individual. Neither is it purely mechanical. It is distributed cognition across human and algorithmic participants. And yes, we are stepping into uncharted territory. But one thing has stayed true throughout the relationship between music and technology, and that is human connection.
fate is unknown.
Over the years, Singapore has kept the pace with art and technology, and that human connection is what has driven it. We have created art that has brought joy and respite to millions on our shores. We have created art that has pushed beyond our borders, showing the world who we are. We have created art that lives within us, in our souls. And all of this happened alongside the innovations of technology, not in spite of them. The breadth of tools at our hands are but possibilities waiting to take shape in a world that we have the power to create. A world where we continue to push the boundaries of art and science, connecting Singapore to the world of the future. This wall was built together with all of you. Each idea you share about how you envision Singapore at 100 becomes part of the living landscape, a reflection of our collective dreams, growing and shifting from day to night. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nathan Hartono. This is Kwoming. This is Darren from NONFORM.
Thank you, Nathan Kwoming and Darren from NONFORM. Singapore's path to SG 100 Music Meets Technology. It was a very nice little trip down memory lane. Love it. Can we give him a big round of applause? I tell you, when that 28.8K modem, that sound came out, I was like, oh my goodness, that's telling my age.
A little bit too close to home.
I know. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, we're going to reset the stage, and pretty soon we will have the prize presentation for Slingshot. So stick around, and we'll see you back in a few. Thank you.